Andrew Plitt here with andrewplitt.com. In this video, we are continuing to practice basic silk reeling exercises to help improve our silk reeling skills. If you're unfamiliar with what silk reeling is, I encourage you to go watch my playlist of videos that describes silk reeling in detail and will give you an idea of what it is. I know a lot of people have heard of it in Tai Chi communities, but there's not always a great explanation for what it is and how it applies to your movement. So if you're curious about that, like I said, go watch the videos where I discuss it in detail, which are available for free on my YouTube channel. In the previous videos, we've looked at exercises specifically for the legs, individually and then together. We've looked at exercises specifically for the arms, individually and together, where we're just working on spirals through the arms or spirals through the legs. In this video, we're connecting the bottom half and the top half so that the whole body can integrate the silk reeling motion. Now, this is the first exercise that's generally taught as a silk reeling movement. The reason that I broke it up into individual components before is because sometimes it's difficult to keep everything going together if you don't know what each part is doing individually. So in this video, we're bringing it all together to practice whole body silk reeling, which is what you'll be doing when you practice Taiji forms. So for this exercise, we're going to start with the feet like we did for our individual leg exercises. So we're just going to step out, turn the feet out, about 45-degree angles. Make sure that you're not so far apart that it's difficult for you to move easily from side to side. If you need to bring the feet a little closer together, that's fine. What you want to do is make sure you can maintain good structure, good alignment, and good control of your movement as you're going from side to side. Remember, as you do silk reeling, that one side is turning in, one side is turning out. We're going to go back to the same arm movement that we did in the last video. So the last video, we worked on this arm movement just by itself. Now we're going to connect that to the bottom half. So we're going to shift our weight to the right side. We're going to check to make sure our alignment is good, our structure is good, and that we have the silk reeling coming up the right leg, going down the left leg. Just take your left hand and put it on your left hip like you're being judgy at someone. Don't be judgy at someone, but just put it there so it's out of the way. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to extend it off to this right corner, okay? So it's here. From here, it's going to drop down. As it's dropping down, you're going to shift the weight to the left leg. You're going to spiral out with the right leg, in with the left leg, and in with the right hand as the hand comes across. As it starts to come up, it's going to start its outward spiral, just like we did before with just the arm. So outward spiral, and you're going to start to shift to the right leg. Then you're going to spiral in with the right, out with the left, and out with the hand as it comes across here. So all together, shift to the left, turn, shift to the right, turn. Make sure your alignment's good. Make sure all the silk reeling that's been going on in our previous videos is happening here. The main thing that's new in this is the waist. So this motion of the body wasn't really present when we were just doing arms, or when we were just doing arms, or when we were just doing legs. That area of the body was pretty stationary. This is a very key component to silk reeling and to Tai Chi power. So this connection of the bottom half to the top half through the waist, through the body, through the spine is really the key to this motion and how it connects the power that you're generating in the legs to the power that you're generating in the upper body. So let's go through this a few more times. From here, shift to the left, drop the right hand down, spiral in, internal spiral with the right hand as it comes across the body. As it starts its outward spiral, you're going to start to shift and turn to the right. It continues its outward spiral and settles at the end toward that right corner. It starts its inward spiral as it's dropping down, and you're shifting to the left. It continues that inward spiral as you turn. It begins its outward spiral as you shift back to the right, and continues its outward spiral as you come across and settle the hand. So we're going to go through that. Inward spiral to the left. Outward spiral to the right. Inward spiral to the left. Outward spiral to the right. Let's switch hands. So it's the same thing, we're just doing the left hand, shift the weight to the left hand is out to that left corner. You're going to shift to the right as the hand drops and starts its inward spiral. Turn to the right, continues the inward spiral. Shift to the left as the outward spiral begins, continue the outward spiral, and turn to the left. Inward spiral to the right, outward spiral to the left. Inward spiral to the right, outward spiral to the left. One more. Drop the hand down, bring it across to the right side, spiraling in with the right leg, out with the left. Change the spiral, so you're going outward with the arms, outward with the right leg, inward with the left leg. Here. Now let's focus a little bit on the waist. So here, the waist is twisting to the right side. Here, it begins to transition a twist to the left. So here, I'm twisting through the waist, the low back, through the body, to the left. That's a continuation of the spiral that's going through the legs and up through the body. So you have this kind of a spiral going through the body here. That's being translated into this spiral. That's being translated into this spiral. So it all connects together, bottom half and top half. So from here, we're going to spiral to the right, change, spiral to the left, spiral to the right, spiral to the left. If you grasp the concepts of silk reeling that were discussed in previous videos, if you grasp the individual spirals that were practiced in previous exercises, then connecting those spirals from the bottom half to the top half through the waist should be pretty simple at this point. If it still feels pretty complicated, try going back to individual components, arms by themselves, legs by themselves, then come back to this movement and try connecting the bottom half with the top half and spiraling through the entire body so that there's a continuous spiral from the bottom half all the way through the top half. In Tai Chi, there's a saying that movement should be smooth, continuous, and unbroken. In other words, when I do this movement here, my arm's not moving by itself, my torso's not moving by itself, and the legs aren't moving by themselves. The spiral through the legs, as I said before, is adding to the spiral through the torso, which is adding to the spiral through the arm. So it's a smooth, continuous motion completely through the entire body, which is getting this to happen. It's not this with the arm, it's this. Legs are spiraling, torso spiraling, arms spiraling, and it's all connected as you go through. Thank you for taking the time to learn this movement and practice it a few times with me today. I hope as you practice this movement and connect it with all the concepts that we've talked about in previous videos and the previous exercises that we've done, that it really helps you start to hone into your silk reeling abilities, your silk reeling skills, and that it really helps you find those in the Tai Chi forms that you practice. If you did enjoy this video, or if you learned something from it, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also consider becoming a supporting member for this channel to help ensure that more videos like this will be made available in the future. Stay safe and healthy out there, and as always, thank you for watching.